Every morning the sun rises for billions of people, but only a few rise with it. Most open their eyes, grab their phone, scroll, complain, and wonder why their life feels heavy. And then there are those who pause, who take a breath, and start their day with intention. They understand something the Stoics knew over 2,000 years ago, that how you live your mornings determines how you live your life. The Stoics didn't chase motivation, they built systems. They didn't talk about change, they embodied it. And today, we bring back their forgotten blueprint, 8 habits that, if practiced daily, can completely reinvent your life. This isn't a quick fix list, it's a philosophy, a way of being, because reinvention isn't about becoming someone new, it's about returning to who you truly are, beneath fear, distraction, and noise. The first habit is the foundation of them all: morning mastery. Before the world wakes up, you decide what kind of person you'll be. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to love." That's not a motivational quote. It's a discipline. It's a reminder that your first thoughts shape your state, and your state shapes your day. A Stoic morning isn't about checking notifications, it's about checking yourself. You sit quietly, you reflect, you journal, you breathe, you ask, what is in my control today? What is not? And in that moment of stillness you regain power. Because clarity comes when the world is quiet. Modern life steals this stillness. You wake up to alerts, messages, chaos, and then before your feet touch the floor, you're already reacting. But when you start your day with Stoic awareness, you switch from reaction to direction. You stop being a passenger in your own life. You become the driver. Your morning is your training ground. If you can master the first hour, you can master the next 23. And that brings us to the second habit, emotional control. Stoics understood that emotions are natural, but not every emotion deserves a response. They practice the art of inner distance in the gap between what happens and how you react. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond that matters." That gap and that moment before you react is where your freedom lives. When someone insults you, criticizes you, provokes you, breathe. Don't give them your power. The Stoic doesn't let others dictate their inner weather. You can't control the storm outside, but you can control your anchor. Imagine your mind as a calm lake. When you react impulsively, it ripples violently. When you remain centered, it reflects reality clearly. That's the Stoic advantage, calmness as a weapon. Because nothing confuses manipulators more than silence. And when you feel anger rising, remind yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go. That simple question saves you from 90% of emotional chaos. Control isn't suppression, it's strength under awareness. It's the ability to respond, not explode. From emotional control grows resilience. The third Stoic habit. Resilience is forged, not found. It's built in the moments you think you can't go on, but do anyway. Life will test you, loss, rejection, uncertainty. But the Stoic sees these as teachers, not enemies. They believe every obstacle contains the seed of advantage. The obstacle is the way. When things go wrong, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this trying to teach me? Pain is the universe's way of refining your soul. People break when life hits, but Stoics bend and then rise stronger. Every failure becomes data. Every setback becomes fuel. You stop wishing life were easier. You become tougher. Because resilience isn't built when life is kind. It's built when life is cruel and you show up. Anyway, when you stop blaming fate and start shaping it. And that transformation begins when you stop seeing pain as punishment and start seeing it as preparation. Now, resilience creates strength, but strength without solitude becomes noisy. And that's the fourth Stoic habit, learning to be alone without feeling lonely. In silence, you meet yourself. In solitude, you understand your real motives. Seneca said, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul," but most people are terrified of that retreat. They fear silence, because silence reveals truth. The Stoics sought solitude deliberately, not to escape life, but to engage with it more deeply. They would walk alone, write alone, Think alone, because self-awareness grows in stillness. When you're constantly surrounded by noise, you forget your own voice. Solitude isn't isolation, it's maintenance. It's how you recharge your integrity. So disconnect. Spend an hour without your phone. Take a walk without music. Reflect without posting. That's not boring. That's healing. Because only in solitude do you realize how much of your life has been lived in reaction to others. When you reclaim that space, you return to power, and in that stillness, you prepare for the fifth Stoic habit. Discipline. Discipline isn't punishment, it's liberation. The Stoics lived by structure because structure gives freedom. They knew success wasn't random. It was routine. Small, consistent actions done daily compound into greatness. Modern society glorifies comfort, but comfort kills potential. Stoics trained their bodies and minds through voluntary discomfort. Cold baths, fasting endurance, not to suffer, but to stay sharp. To remind themselves that luxury weakens and effort strengthens. If you only do what feels good, you'll never become who you could be. Discipline teaches you that progress is not emotional, it's habitual. Every time you choose consistency over convenience, you win a silent battle, and those silent battles build unshakable confidence. Discipline is not about control, it's about clarity. It's about doing what's right, even when motivation dies. That's when transformation begins. And once you've built discipline, you develop the next Stoic habit, detachment. This is the art of staying grounded in a world obsessed with control. Detachment doesn't mean not caring, it means caring deeply, without letting outcomes enslave you. Epictetus taught, attach yourself to what you can control, and detach from everything else. That's power. You can love fully, work passionately, give completely, yet remain unshaken when things don't go your way. Most people suffer twice, once from reality, and once from resistance. The Stoic suffers once, accepts it, and moves forward. Detachment is serenity through surrender. It's saying, I'll give my best, but I won't die over what I can't change. When you master detachment, peace becomes your default setting. And from that peace comes leadership through virtue, courage, wisdom, justice, temperance, one of the four Stoic pillars. Virtue isn't about image. It's about alignment, doing what's right, even when no one's watching. Courage means doing it scared. Wisdom means listening more than you speak. Justice means treating others as you want to be treated. Temperance means knowing when enough is enough. Virtue gives your strength direction. Without it, power corrupts. With it, power enlightens. Marcus Aurelius didn't need followers. His actions followed his principles. He reminded himself daily, waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. And that's the ultimate form of leadership. Silent, consistent virtue. And finally, the eighth habit, daily reflection. The Stoics believed that an unexamined day was a wasted day. Each night, they reviewed their actions. They asked, where did I fall short? What did I learn? How can I do better tomorrow? Not to judge, but to evolve. Reflection is self-mastery in motion. It turns experience into wisdom. When you review your day, you stop repeating the same mistakes. You start catching your patterns or your triggers, your impulses, your excuses, and slowly you refine them. Every night, take 5 minutes, sit quietly, ask, did I live with discipline? Did I stay calm? Did I act with virtue? Because every reflection is a reset, and every reset builds a better version of you. That's the Stoic cycle. Intention in the morning, reflection at night, discipline during the day, detachment through the chaos, each habit reinforcing the next, until your life becomes the reflection of your highest principles. You wake up with clarity, you move with purpose, you react with calm, you speak with precision, you live with peace. And one day, you realize you didn't just change your habits, you changed your life. Because the Stoic path isn't about control over the world, it's about mastery over the self. When you master yourself, the world stops controlling you. That's when you truly become free. Reinvention doesn't begin tomorrow. It begins now, with the choice to be calm when others rage, disciplined when others drift, virtuous when others compromise, and reflective when others repeat. 8 habits. 1. Rebirth. This is the way of Stoic Spark. If this message touched something in you, take a deep breath. Let it settle. And when you're ready, drop a comment saying, "I know who I am and that's enough." Let the world know you're done with distractions, done with excuses, and ready to start living with intention. Subscribe to Stoic Spark for more daily Stoic wisdom that strengthens your focus, your peace, and your purpose. And don't just subscribe. Press the bell icon so you never miss a single spark that could change your life. Remember, you already have the power to reinvent yourself. All that's left is to begin